Hello guys, I'm Spicy Bill and this is gonna be a review on the Sideshow Collectibles 6 scale A Nightmare on Elm Street Freddy Krueger 1/6 scale 1/6 scale figure. Yeah, every other brand have their own way of calling the figure. This is obviously just a 1/6 scale figure. Some call it action figure, some call it collectible figure. This one here just a figure. So anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at the box real quick. Actually, no, we're not going to take a look at the box because I already did that in the unboxing, so I'm not going to waste your time. Obviously, this figure is recommended for ages 14 and up. It's made in China and it was released in 2017 from Sideshow Collectibles. Sideshow Collectibles also the U.S. distributor for Hot Toys products. So yeah, but they also do 6 scale figures. Retail price for this figure is around $200. Anywhere between $200 to $225. Let's go ahead and take a look at the accessories real quick. So we have an open hand right here. The sculpt work on this figure is actually pretty nice. The one thing I really don't like is the mold lines. As you can see right here, it's blatantly obvious. So that's kind of disappointing, especially for something you're paying $200 for. The mold line is very disappointing. Yeah, so look at that. Even on the hand you can see 3 separate parts where the mold is designed, so you can see that mold line right there. Again, the sculpt work is very nice. You can see all the yeah, and it's very consistent too. So look at this hand and that hand. Although I have to say, for the open hand, the sculpt looks kind of soft compared to the closed fist, as you can see right there. Yeah. But when you open your hand, your skin kind of stretches. So it makes a little sense, but not really. So yeah, I think Sideshow still have a lot of room for improvement for the figures. So maybe they should focus on doing that. However, this glove hand is actually really nice. I really like that. The blades are made of metal, so this thing is beautifully sculpted. And yes, there is mold lines right there. You can see that mold line. Yeah, that's a pretty nasty one. Oh my gosh, this is a really nasty mold line. It's even, you can see that part. This is not actually part of the glove. This is a straight up mold line. So yeah, but the paint work is very nice. The sculpt work is very nice on this hand. Yeah, I gotta give them credit for the sculpt work, but they lose point for having the mold line. I don't know, I'm just super picky. Okay, so we do have a Sideshow stand right here, which I think is pretty okay. Of course, there's really not much here, just a Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah, seems a bit lazy. Really, it also feels kind of cheap too. So yeah, but I like the way this thing is attached. It's very simplistic. It's just goes straight in. I think the Hot Toys one's a little bit more complicated. It has those tabs, which I find really annoying. I think these are okay. And I think these are customizable. You can just go to like a print shop and print out like some vinyl sticker and then put it on here, and then you can customize your stand. We also got information right here: A Nightmare on Elm Street, New Line Cinema Production, S17, which I guess means 2017, made in China, blah blah blah. And this is your typical crotch grabber stand for 6 scale figures. Okay. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at the figure. We're gonna start from the bottom, from the feet. I have to say the boots are very nicely done. Yeah, I think the way these boots are sculpted actually gives Hot Toys a run for their money. I think these are very nicely done. It's also very nicely shaded. I really don't see any flaws on these boots, so yeah, this is as good as it's gonna get for 6 scale. These are really nice. Only thing that would beat it is probably if they have like real laces. This sculpted laces sometimes is it's more convenient, you know, because it's less problematic. But you know, like having real laces does, you know, make the figure looks a lot more impressive. Now we do have some loose threads right here on the pants, so I had to take points off for that. But this pants is also very nicely done. It's a pretty high quality pant, except for the loose threads right there. Yeah, but overall it's a very nice pair of pants. Articulation wise, looks like it's the feet is on the ball joint right there. So yeah, looks like he's also got the extension piece right there to make him taller. You can see that. And yeah, the body is actually pretty legit. It's like I think they sourced the body from the same factory as Hot Toys. Pretty sure this is a double jointed knee. Yeah, it's yeah, there's two joints right here, so that's pretty good. The bend is a little bit more than 90 degrees. And let's see, we also have the thigh cut. Yeah, this is a very robust body, not like the old style Sideshow body where there's like a giant gap behind the buttocks. Or the, yeah. We also have the waist swivel and also ab crunch. Oh, wow, this ab crunch is super nice. I mean, yeah, this diaphragm joint is super nice. Okay, we also have the butterfly joint right here. Arm can go, let's see, how far can the arm go? Okay, so it can't raise it too high. I think perpendicular is as far as you're gonna get, or maybe 80 degrees. 80, yeah, this is 80 degrees. So, interesting, but we do have a very nice butterfly joint right here for the shoulder. We have the bicep swivel. And we have the double jointed elbow. Obviously, you got the ball jointed peg wrist thing, like that. So you can be like, That's pretty cool. Okay, this hand right here also have the mold line. You can see that. So a little disappointed with that. The scope is pretty good though. There's no scope work for the body, head, hands. That's it. The rest is just the soft goods material. The sweater is actually very nicely done, but I do have one complaint. So if you're looking at the art on the box right here, you can see like his sweater is like this. You have a little color right there. On the actual figure itself, where's the color? It looks like the color just went missing. What's going on here? This thing's supposed to be a little higher, covers up the neck, give it that little profile right there, but you don't see it. So that's a little disappointing. Actually, I kind of find that very disappointing, actually. Yeah, and there's like a rip right here. I don't see a rip. Is it possible that they put the shirt on backwards? No, it's not. It's yeah, that kind of suck. But anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at this open hand again. I think this is very nicely sculpted. The mold line on this hand is a little bit better than the, you know, the pointing finger. This one's like pointing. This one just like open up like that. There's also an exclusive version where he has like a gesture hand or something like that. So if you get the exclusive version, you get 3 hands versus the 2 hand. But still, the paintwork on this thing, these 2 hands are incredible. Really like that. Okay, and all right, finally, we're gonna talk about the head scope right here. So this neck is also on the ball joint that goes into the body, and then there's also a separate ball joint for the neck, for the head. So you can rotate that 360. Okay, now the biggest complaint with the head is people said the scope isn't quite there for the likeness. I say it's close to maybe 70%. Yeah, I have a look at pictures of the actor and him in, you know, in his makeup for Freddy Krueger, and I say this is 75%. Something about the brows just don't look quite right. Yeah, but it kind of sort of looked like Robert Englund in the Freddy Krueger makeup. Okay, another big complaint is the hat. The hat is actually, the fedora is sitting too high. It should be a little bit lower, like right here. So, I mean, there's a mod for it. You just heat up the head, pop off the hat, loosen up the glue, and then you want to cut inside the brim. So, and then the hat will sit lower. It requires some skills. I don't recommend everybody doing it. I don't want you guys to go out and ruin your $200 figure. But yeah, that's something that you can do if you have the skill set to do it, or get someone else to do it. Yeah, I'm still thinking about if I want to make this mod or not. I have this figure listed on eBay for quite a few days already. So, I guess if I want to, I'm going to have to do adjustment to that listing and probably sell it at a higher price point, because I'm going to have to get into, it's going to get labor intensive. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can do it. I've been modding a 6 scale figure for a little while. So overall, I think this is a pretty good figure. If you're a 6 scale figure collector, I definitely recommend picking it up. This is definitely a lot better than everything that we have seen so far in the 1/12 scale. I think there's actually a couple versions of Freddy Krueger that's out there in the 1/6 scale, but this is probably the best version to date as a figure. So, and I know some of the statues could be better, but they're statues. If you want a figure, I think this is probably your the go-to for 1/6 scale Freddy Krueger. Yeah, it could be better, but no, this is the best version to date. So yeah, I know people say the skin tone is also kind of a little too pale. It should be a little darker, more like, I don't know, like burnt flesh or something, burnt flesh or something like that. But anyway, it's a pretty cool figure, and there's quite a few things you can do to it. He can pose. I do have a sunglasses somewhere. Yeah, you can also give him the sunglasses. So just like that scene, I don't know, I saw a couple memes on the internet where Freddy Krueger put on the sunglasses, and it's like, hey, you know what, deal with it. So there you go. That's pretty cool. This is actually not part of the figure. I just took one of the sunglasses from my other figure and put it on here. And it's Oakley's, so. Yeah. And if you guys don't know, like, his outfit is actually based on a homeless guy. The creator got inspiration from a homeless guy from off the street when he created the Freddy Krueger figure. So now it's a homeless guy with sunglasses. He's gonna hunt your nightmares. There we go. Now, let's go ahead and switch out this hand. Also, I want to say you want to be very careful with those bladed hands, because you have the potential of cutting yourself if you're not careful. Also, don't point that if you don't intend on poking your eye out with it. And yeah, since due to the sharp nature of these bladed hands, I do not recommend letting children anywhere near that. They will absolutely poke their eye out with these. Yeah, I've seen people cutting themselves on these metal claws. So be very careful. Yeah, put this behind like a glass shelf if you're gonna display it. If you have pets, children, and stuff like that, because it can get really dangerous for them. Alright, so that is pretty much it for the Sideshow Collectibles 6 scale Freddy Krueger figure. Let me know what you guys think about this. I hope you guys all have a happy Halloween. Thanks for watching.